And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest episode. I'm joined by Dave, LFC Chats. Get in mate, 3 points, huge 3 points mate, wasn't it? To kickstart the Premier League season. What are your thoughts on the game mate?
Okay, I watched it last night with my brother actually, Jack. It was actually like a game of two halves. I mean, Liverpool out of the blocks fast. An own goal, a bit unlucky from Norwich because Norwich actually played quite well in the game, to be honest. Especially going forward. Defensively, they're going to be in trouble, but we played well, took our chances early on. We're 4-0 up at half time. Norwich could have had a goal or two in the first half, but didn't take it. The big thing, obviously, was Alisson
Yeah.
getting that injury, and it looks like a 4 to 6 week calf strain injury.
Looked like a pretty bad injury that, didn't it?
It looks 4 to 6 weeks at the moment. We've Adrian to come in, who my new nickname for Adrian is Rocky.
Yeah.
Adrian.
That's cool. Yeah.
Second half, I think we dropped off a little bit. I think
very much so, mate. I think, yeah.
Maybe because we were 4-0 up and the game was already won. They got a deserved goal, to be fair.
Yeah.
Pukey scored. He almost made me sick with that name. Pukey, I thought his name was. But 4-1 was probably about right at the end. We could have had other goals. They could have got one or two more. But the big thing for me was the 3 points on the board. I would have liked the clean sheet, but I'll take 4-1 any day of the week.
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
And Alisson is the big worry, obviously. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but it looks like 4 to 6 weeks at the moment.
I've seen some people even say 8, mate, really, but that's why he brought Adrian in. He's a good lad, and we're watching West Ham now at the minute. Obviously, he was previously at West Ham. Rate him highly. Obviously, not to the standards of Alisson, but he's a player with great ability, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point. You have these second goalkeepers. There's going to be a time in their career. Some goalkeepers make a career of not being ever used. Obviously, if you're behind a goalkeeper like Alisson, but it's his time to step up, mate, and I think he will be the most excited out of every single one of us to get the opportunity to wear the red shirt.
Obviously, he when he signed for Liverpool, which only was done last weekend, Mignolet got a chance to go back to Club Brugge in Belgium, his hometown. Obviously, it was great for him. Probably wants to go back to his family, his parents and stuff. It works out for him. But he'd probably kick on, what the hell? All of a sudden, if he was there, he would have been straight in. But to be honest, I'm happy Adrian. It's fresh, something different. He's got a lot of experience, of course.
Yeah.
He's played in top leagues. He played for West Ham. He's actually quite an underrated goalkeeper. He's quite a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And he's very good with his feet as well, which suits Liverpool.
Fantastic, mate. Everyone, let me and Dave know what your thoughts on the game. Everyone, I think we're made up. The footy was back. I've seen a lot of you get all. Never look to Twitter for a real fan base opinion. Anyway, you got all the Hull City, Chelsea, and Everton fans all going. All the media's talking about Liverpool. Of course, they're talking about Liverpool with the first game on in the Premier League campaign, and it's like, they're already talking about Liverpool, and I'm like, we've got to them already. I'm only a week in anyway. But everyone, let me know your thoughts. Second half, as you alluded to there, mate, wasn't the best game of football really, but I think fatigue very much probably would have set in, and obviously the first game back anyway. They've been asked a big regime in terms of fitness. It was just a matter of getting back into the flow of things really, mate. I felt obviously first half, you've already mentioned, and huge credit to Norwich, mate, because I think if you're a Norwich City fan watching this, huge credit. Your team done you proud last night. Played miles better than Barcelona did when they got when they rocked up to Anfield. Anyway, at least you scored a goal. But in terms of if you're a Norwich City fan watching, you've got so much. If last night's performance is anything to go by in terms of what they will do later on in the season, I'll tell you what, you will threaten a lot more teams outside the top 6. I think, mate, what's your thoughts? And everyone, I'll ask you as well at home. What are your thoughts in terms of them? I think Jamie and Neville talked about it on Sky in terms of them having the balls really to come out and play. and naivety. Was there a bit of naivety in terms of them coming out? But once you've come out and conceded one or two, what are you going to do? Because you're either going to go more attacking or concede with the opportunity to really concede more if you shut up shop.
Well, the way I looked at it was they're the new boys. They won the championship fairly well last season, which is a tough league to win, to be honest. Now, it's a really horrible, awkward league to get out of. They did well. I actually have them as a prediction to go back down. Themselves, Sheffield United and Brighton. I haven't really changed my view on that. Going forwards, they looked like they'll score goals. But defensively, they were very fragile at the back. They really were. I mean, realistically, Liverpool could have easily got 7 or 8 goals. I know Liverpool were a bit creaky in the second half, especially. But to be honest, I think Liverpool could have got up a level. They took their foot off the pedal.
Yeah, I think even when we got to about 3-0, and you're like, oh, it's only 30 minutes on the clock, and you're like, what could this actually be?
This could be a record, record breakers. Yeah. Another thing as well, Jack, I might just tip on as well. I was a little surprised, I have to say it. I was surprised last week against City in the Charity Shield that he started Gomez instead of Billy Joel Matip. And for me, I'm not being funny, but for me, it's VVD. I've talked about this before. It's VVD and Matip for me going forward. Yeah. I know Gomez, he potentially, obviously, will be there for the next 10 years, England centre-half, maybe even club captain. But I just think at this moment in time, solidity-wise, and I hope he does it in the Super Cup against Chelsea on Wednesday, he starts Matip. Matip has not put one of his Bambi feet wrong in 6 months.
It's quite surprising, mate. I think you're absolutely spot on there, mate. And I think it's very interesting to see where he goes, because it's all right. Yeah, we won last night, but against a better opposition, they would have scored a lot more goals. And they would have took their opportunities. And especially, we've seen how close we come last year. And it was only one loss, really. Yeah, we drew a couple of games, but small margins in the Premier League. And if it is the same case this season, if it's 1 game or 2 games here and there, whoever wins the league, I think I'd be gutted if I was Joel Matip. Everyone, let us know your thoughts, but absolutely spot on there. I think I'd be gutted if I was Joel Matip. I'd be like, what have I done? But obviously, Jurgen Klopp is paid to pick the team and everything, and we trust him, really. But in terms of, I'm hoping, prior to last year, when Gomez, before he got injured, probably was one of our form players in terms of that defensive areas. But since he's come in now, he's not been in the run of things. He's not been in the... And it does kind of look a bit shaky. I'm hoping that is not the case for the rest of a couple of weeks coming up anyway. But I think that's something that the opposition can very much look at. And Trent kept on getting beat defensively as well last night.
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Especially
Trent Alexander was getting caught. He got caught early on. He got caught 2-3 times in the first half. If you're playing against, say, the top 6 teams or even the top 8 teams, you most of the time the elite strikers or the elite teams will make you pay. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You get away with it against Norwich, Sheffield United, especially at Anfield. You get away with it with maybe 3/4 of the league. But when you're playing United, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, even Wolves, teams like that, I won't mention Everton, but teams like that, you will get punished. And I just think we have to be careful. We were so solid last year. We really built everything on that solid defence last year. Obviously, Alisson's injured at the moment, but the back 4 I'm talking about, even VVD looked out of position.
Yeah, he was...
Maybe that's missing Matip. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to close that up quick. You play Chelsea,
it's like,
Wednesday night, Super Cup. You got to shore that up and then go forward.
Absolutely spot on there, mate, because if you're an opposition player or if you're an opposition manager, as you just said, it's the right-hand side, really, to Liverpool's defence. It's not been, say, exactly the same against when we played City in the Community Shield. It's better that this is happening now and not at the back end of this coming season anyway. I'd rather, if there is going to be mistakes, if there's going to be a little bit of tweaks here and there, happen now, really, in terms of if there's going to be things. But Trent, I think we've seen it like you did. Klopp doesn't really rate him in the big games. I don't think really Jurgen Klopp. He dropped Trent against Barcelona, didn't he? Famously last year. Obviously, he brought him in for the second leg anyway, but it'd be interesting to see if that is the case, if Jurgen does bring in Gomez and put him right back, obviously.
Yeah, because
bring
against City last week, didn't he pull Trent off and put Gomez there, bring Matip on?
I think so, yeah.
That actually made a huge difference. Now, you could say, obviously, Trent had a lovely assist as well last night for Reeves' goal. Yeah. He gives us so much going forward. Yeah. Robert, I mean, he's only a young lad at the end of the day. Did you see his mural in Liverpool?
Oh, yeah. Lads at the Anfield Wrap, it's amazing. It's fantastic.
When I get over to Liverpool soon, we gotta go
and get a picture with that. Definitely, mate. But yeah, mate. But Trent, and in terms of the overall game last night, mate, who really impressed you last night? If you had to pick one or two players,
it's hard to pick one or two. I know Firmino got man of the match and was deserved. He really looked back to himself. I actually was hoping he'd get a goal.
He was up for it, wasn't he? He looked up for it.
But the likes of someone real quiet like Fabinho for me was quietly good. Effective.
Yeah.
You didn't really even know he was. You know what I mean? He was doing everything right. Didn't lose the ball. Passing the right ball at the right time. But Mo Salah for me looked sharp, looked put his goal beautifully. But we want a really sharp Mo Salah at the end of the day.
Definitely.
I thought it was important for him to get a goal because he missed a few chances last week. It's always good to get early. And plus I have him in the fantasy football as a captain.
Oh, yeah.
Always helps as well. But definitely Mo Salah for me. I know Bobby was the man of the match. It was nice to see Mane coming on as well. But I think Mane be straight in for Wednesday night. The three amigos up front against Chelsea, it looks like for me.
Yeah, definitely, mate. We're looking at City now, everyone. If you're wondering what me and Dave keep on looking at, we got the footy in the background. City have absolutely battered these, haven't they, mate?
It's only 1-0.
Yeah, it's still 1-0. Like that's I tell you what, Sebastian Haller, everyone. If you haven't seen it, game in your fans football. He's got like a very good touch. Obviously, he come from the Bundesliga. I've seen YouTube highlights. I'm not going to sit here and say, I've watched all the games when he was at Frankfurt. But he seems like a decent player. Very, very leggy, but he looks like a bit of a Peter Crouch. Tall, but he's got a fantastic touch.
Not tall, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Peter Crouch has the DNA of a giraffe, for God's sake. He is so tall. Oh, my God.
Oh,
I think he's on. Is he on BT? I think he's on the BT.
I think so. Yeah. Have you seen everyone?
Sports yesterday. Did you watch John Gibbons and Paul Machin were on?
Oh no! I didn't see it. No.
They were on the two of them.
Oh, were they on? Yeah. I'll have to get that up on the box. That was good. But yeah, that's. So we'll go on to obviously, mate. I think everyone let me know your thoughts. Let me and Dave know your thoughts, but top the league for now. The match hasn't finished. But yeah, fantastic start for the Reds, everyone.
I'm actually looking forward to the Premier League. I'm actually even looking forward to this weekend's games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching City here, but I'm even looking forward to, I think it's Villa Spurs. I always love watching Villa years ago. And tomorrow, United Chelsea. I'll keep my eyes on that as well. That should be plus, obviously, we play Chelsea Wednesday night. Yeah. So, in a way, it's working for us. We play Friday night. They played Sunday. We have a 2-day gap for us to relax. Okay, Alisson's injured, but we can sit back now, watch Chelsea, see what they have, to see what they're going to have against us Wednesday night.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping Wednesday night Super Cup. It's a big enough cup. I mean, for me, it's a step up at the Charity Shield level. It's a proper cup for me. I mean, to get into the final of that, you have to win one of the two European Cups, or the Europa, or the Champions League.
Yeah.
Which out of the whole of Europe, only two teams can do. So I mean, it's a meaningful final.
Yeah, I love it. Don't you get?
I really want to beat Chelsea, the Mastercard boys, and I'm going 2-0. Mo Salah and Mane in the mirror.
You get don't you get like, I think was it Real? You get like a special badge or something, is it? Or is that for the FIFA World Cup?
I think it's a centre, it's a Super Cup in the middle.
Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it?
I mean, it's worth winning. It's a cup. It's a proper cup. I wouldn't mention the Charity Shield as being a cup or being a major thing, but I think the Super Cup goes in there. I think that goes in as an actual.
It's on the wall in it, in Melwood with all the famous historic trophies.
What do
that
you
we've won.
think Wednesday night? What's your prediction, Jack?
I'm hoping for no injuries, really, mate. I'm hoping we do smash them, really. I'm gonna go for it's gonna be exciting. I'm intrigued to see how well Chelsea do play this season. It's a bit weird, obviously, them being banned from the transfer market, really. But Frank, he's what he done with Derby last year. He's going to give the players a lot more time and space and really time to flourish. Really, Callum Hudson-Odoi, I'm excited to see him. He's a lad with a young future. Anyway, huge prospect. I'll probably go for a 3-1 Liverpool if you had to pick it. Mo and Mane with 2. Hopefully Mane does get a couple more minutes in that game anyway. I think Jürgen will very much probably play him in that game, mate, if he had the opportunity, and maybe possibly rest one or two players if they need it, really, in terms of travelling all the way to Istanbul. It's not going to be an easy flight anyway over there, but I'm excited, mate. Another trophy, as you've already said.
Yeah. Back to the home, Istanbul.
Our beloved home, anyway.
Number 5.
Yeah.
2005. You're only a baby and nappies at that stage.
Yeah. I was 10 then. I could remember it, but I can't like properly remember it.
Oh,
yeah.
10.
Yeah.
You're showing your age now.
Yeah.
But the other thing for me is what I would do. I'd make 2 changes. Obviously, Adrian will come in for Alisson anyway But I'd make 2 changes. I'd bring Mane in for Origi and I'd bring Matip in for Gomez. That's what I'd do straight away. Just those 2.
Definitely, mate.
That's what I'd do. Maybe you might bring Milner in for Gini. I thought Gini didn't really do much, to be honest. I know he does a lot of running, a lot of WD-40, a lot of Red Bull, a few cans of Red Bull before the game because it's all over the pitch. But he might mix it up in the middle. I don't know. It was
I'm excited. It'd be interesting to really, in terms of just a quick side note in terms of Gini. Everyone, let us all know your thoughts. What would be everyone? Let us all know if you were Klopp, who would be your main 3? May I go with you first? Who would you be your main 3 if everyone's fully fit in the midfield?
The middle 3, which we always change. Well, Hendo has to be in there because he's club captain.
Yeah.
I'd have Henderson and Fabinho for me. Yeah. Those 2 are, I think, mainstays. You're only then figuring out: is it Gini? Is it Milner?
Yeah.
Is it Lallana? Is it Shackmeister?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't really play Shackmeister because he goes missing in a big game for the fact that that's a really attacking if you play Shaqiri in there.
The Ox as well.
It's the 3 started last night.
Yeah, I think that.
And Fabinho, that's his favourite 3, I think.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably our strongest as well, mate.
Yeah.
But everyone, let me know your thoughts. It's good that we've got options anyway, like we've been speaking, mate, on the channel. But if you haven't subscribed to Dave, everyone, and if you subscribe to me, and go and subscribe to Dave LFC's chat anyway. Dave's going to be getting his OBS and all that. I'm going to set him up with his OBS.
I'm going to become more professional like Jack Mack here.
Now I'll help Dave anyway. Happy to help. No, but everyone, make sure you do head over, mate. Dave, fantastic run channel anyway, but I'll probably get on Dave's channel as well. But Dave will be doing a lot more live streams once he's got his computer all set up and that. He's probably one of the best rappers or rhymers on the Liverpool scene anyway. But yeah,
bullshitters.
Yeah.
One of the best bullshitters anyway.
But yeah, mate, is there anything really you want to add before we shoot off? In terms of
just basically, I'll leave you on this. First game of the season, 4-1 win. The games are coming thick and fast. We got to get off to a quick start, because I know City will do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried, defensively, the solidity of that defence, even in the pre-season. But even last night, I noticed it wasn't quite right. So I'm hoping Matip and VVD can get back together, get that solidity, and Adrian, Rocky as I call him, in goal, can keep a few clean sheets. I think we'll be okay. We'll do well.
Yeah, no, that's smashing, mate. Thank you very much for coming on, as always, mate. Obviously, new season, new channels and everything, so we'll all be, me and Dave, if you're a regular viewer anyway, go and check out all the other videos we've done anyway. But this we'll be doing it once a week, possibly even 2 times a week as well. Everyone obviously determine on when they're ready to play him, but definitely keep an eye out on the channel. Subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe to Dave LFC's chats anyway. Well, thank you very much, mate. As always, get in. Come on, West Ham. The second half.
At the moment, it's half time.
Yeah.
I'll leave it on this, Jack. I want to talk to you for a minute when we shut off, but looking forward to the season. We'll do a video at least once a week, as you said, either on my channel or on your channel. I'll be over to Liverpool a few times before Christmas.
Yes, go on.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Say hello to your mum and dad.
Will do, man.
Talk to you soon, my friend. This means
more. See you later, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.